This is why so many cruisers head south for hurricane season, and why most people overlook this place entirely. When Hurricane Beryl threatened the Caribbean last year, we were already hauled out in Trinidad, but not everybody comes this far south for the hurricane season. Why is that? And why would we have no problem coming back here? It became obvious that the Cat 4 storm Beryl would hit just north of Grenada, and on June the 30th a huge fleet of boats headed south to Trinidad. 200 are visible on AIS, and in total probably double that number. Why avoid choosing Trinidad for hurricane season? Well, there might be some concerns, so let's address them right up front. The passage can be quite long, 90 nautical miles, and best as an overnight passage leaving in the afternoon. There are some strong currents, there are 2 oil platforms to avoid, there is a historical pirate threat. Trinidad is thought to be a violent place. Let's address these. The passage is not difficult if it's well planned, and you post a passage plan. It's called a float plan. A course to the east of the platform is preferred, and going overnight so as to arrive in first light might mitigate most of the issues. Piracy. Well, the only real threat might be Venezuelan water. Historically they've been unsafe. There is a historical incident originating from the oil platforms, and that was stamped on by the authorities a long time ago. As far as violence goes, Trinidad is no less violent than mainland USA. The Chaguaramas area is very safe, and avoiding any city areas alone and going with savvy locals avoids these issues. Beryl was a very early storm with a small and violent centre. Its track was on the southern limits of all hurricane track records. Trinidad may be off the path of some cruisers, but when storms hit, it's a haven for sure. If you hit sailing or motoring problems, rescue services from Trinidad are well organised, spearheaded by contacting them direct, or even better, Jesse James, a character you'll soon get to know well as a cruiser in Trinidad. Done our stint back in the UK, that's where we're going to stay, I think. We've got checked into there, and we're coming out of the water somewhere over here. What's happening today?
You're coming out of the water!
We haven't been out for a long time, so it'll be interesting seeing what's on the bottom of here, because I think we've got a coral reef down. So how much to haul out here? 2025 prices. Haul out would cost for our size of vessel at 47 feet around $480, that's £260, and 6 months storage on the hard here is around $4,500 or £340. Doesn't look great.
First impressions of powerboat. It's a great place to get work done. It rains a lot and is very hot and humid. The upside you can hire AC units at the yard. This boat behind has had a frame built over it, so they're going to cover that similar to one of those over there. Here he is in his prone position as usual. What are you doing?
I was scammed.
Scammed.
I got given a bottle to put the coolant in, the old coolant, and then a hole in the bottom. So now I'm having to bail out the bilge in the engine room.
Which I didn't know about the hole.
No, Mary didn't know about it. But in the sail drive, so now's the time to change it.
Not so good.
Not so good. We'll bring some parts back with us as well.
We have a fridge freezer, a 3-burner hob, microwave, oven, 2 single beds, cupboards, a bathroom. Powerboating is very popular on this island, and half the yard is devoted to the powerboats. It rains a lot here and is very humid.
What are we standing here for?
We want to go into tea.
We got caught in a bit of a storm, so we're hiding beside the loos. Yeah, it's pretty wet here, pretty damp. So we've been doing all the basic maintenance on the engine. We've taken off the air filter that's in the back of here, given that a bit of a clean. But I do have a replacement for it, which is this stainless thing. Going along up the yard here, there's a few sheds up here that supply parts and things. Got the window locks sorted by who have we got here?
Wazid.
And what's the company called?
TLB Machine Shop, Twin.
Well, and then these two guys look identical. You can't tell them apart.
Identical twins.
But his brother actually made these. But great job. They've got a great machine shop here in the yard. Unfortunately, these things are just going corroded, so we just wanted to change them for something that looked a little bit fresher. We had our windows recoated by Cow, our painter. The fashion here is to have multiple large outboards on your boat and a cool name, preferably one with a kind of Caribbean feel to it.
After a hard work, a surprise frozen margarita. We then got the paperwork ready for leaving the boat and jetted off to the UK, returning just a few weeks later. And just like that, we're back in Trinidad.
Where are we going this morning?
Oh, going to get bread and milk and bits and bobs.
Have a look at the boat on the passing. So we're bringing the boat back to life. There's lots of stuff out. We've got our windows done.
Peaks and powerboats and TTSA are the main yards and haul-out facilities. You can get just about anything fixed or fabricated in this area, and rates are reasonable, but do ask for quotes before starting work. Here comes the man himself. Oh, yay! Sunrise this morning. It's about 5:30. About to go off for our walk and yoga. So the right hand door open is the laundry room. The next one's the ladies. Next one down is the men's. You've got the harbour man's office at the end of there. Round into the fence down the far end by the gate. You walk around to the pool. This is the cover we've got on the boat. Just two big grey tarps.
Well, it really rained last night. You can see by the colour of the water in the marina. There's debris everywhere. And the dinghy was absolutely swamped. There's probably, I would say, about 8 inches of water in there. Because there's there's the underfloor as well. There's probably 6 inches above the floor and 2 inches under it. That is a lot of water.
Lots of new parts brought back from the UK for the boat. But that's the finished job. Got one fan in that side and black one over that side. We should also mention Peak's yard next door, a similar size and right next to powerboats. They both have restaurants, chandleries, share a lot of the same services and similar prices. So would recommend both yards.
This is the Haulout of Patches restaurant at Peaks. There is a great group of cruisers here in Chaguaramas. They organise everything from ladies pampering trips, yoga, hiking, days out and shopping trips. There are loads of shops for supplies including chandleries, fabrics, electrical and hardware stores.
So why are we hanging about in the boat this morning?
We're waiting to go up to the main gate to wait for Jessie to go on the Taste of Trinidad for the day.
So we're getting ready for the bus. Jessie's taking us around the island.
Oh boy.
And we're going to taste everything, every speciality on the island.
We're across the island. And then we'll be going across, just a little bit across and then continue on. This one is beef. We have different kinds of pies. We have beef, we have chicken, saltfish, and
Herring.
smoked herring.
Everybody on the bus full now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hands up those who can eat lots more. We had doubles here and Sienna. It's all cooked on the stove.
So this is star fruit. We're all eating lovely palate cleanser. Not really? Okay. It's not an apple. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Revolves here. The red and the green, that's mango, right?
And a breeze on the windy side.
Yellow watermelon. It's everywhere.
What are you sitting in the van for? Just keeping your legs up.
Yeah. In fact, it's right up there and the last sign is no vomiting on anybody.
Yeah, I would think so. We stopped at this theme park, but the leafcutter ants provided the best of the action.
Leave it in sun, 7 days, leave it dry, and then, okay.
One of our favourite trips was to a boutique mountain resort that features a huge veranda where you can view at close quarters many of the 19 species of hummingbirds that inhabit the islands. A little pricey, but it did include lunch and afternoon tea, and a dip in the waterfall.
Apparently there's 19 different species.
After a lovely lunch, our driver Jesse took a nap and I explored the local waterfall and pool. It's actually lovely and cool in here. Just in time for afternoon tea and cakes. Zorro Falls is also a great trip. Bit off the beaten track, but with a river scramble and some climbing, the swimming pool is well worth the effort.
There's the reward at the top. We got ourselves a nice swim in the waterfall pond. So we came down from Zorro Falls, which is somewhere up in those hills, and yeah, the rain started, so we're at the beach.
An annual steel pan competition, well worth the visit. We also visited a steel pan maker and learnt how they are made and tuned.
Original way of making a steel pan. Tuning, drying. Yeah.
Oh, it's wishy-washy day. We're quite colourful today, all the colours of the rainbow.
Some boat jobs to complete today: the Genoa foil guide and splicing up the ropey road to the new anchor chain. Bit of a strange phenomenon in the sky at the moment. It's like a upside down rainbow around this cloud, and there's a second one above it. I've never seen one like that before. We visited Angostura Bitters plant and the fantastic collection of butterflies and local paintings they hold.
Where are we today?
At the market.
We regularly visited the market for fresh produce, cash only, but go early for the best quality.
Yeah, we're not sure what this is, but it looks... I think it might be a Brazil.
On the south side of the island is an ancient natural tar pit, and there are several Hindu temples worth visiting.
But when the rain falls, the water is diluted. Okay, let's go this way.
This is where they extract the asphalt.
Take a picture of them.
And on the same trip we visited several Hindu temples, very, very colourful and impressive. Cruising community Sunday afternoons included cards and dominoes, but we enjoyed the early morning hikes and the yoga class.
You can see us sitting out here.
Away from the Chaguaramas area is the island of Chacachacare, an uninhabited, abandoned leper colony and a really beautiful anchorage area. We're going ashore up a little path to a very old building that's being gradually overtaken by the jungle, apparently. So again,
94 and 98 people were here, 2008.
It's a rather creepy place with
Things wobbling in the breeze, makes funny noises. They're decorated quite nicely in here. This must have been one of the residences for the doctors, or maybe a church. What was bird leaving? There are several military crests painted on the walls of the buildings from a period after the leper colony was there, when the island was used by the Coast Guard, I believe, for training and border protection. The island's very close to the Venezuelan border. Target shooting. Plenty of examples of nature taking over the buildings again. Oh, it's a lovely little bay here. We've landed in. We're going to go up and see the lighthouse. We found a bit of shade. The only thing that's spoiling it is all the plastic up on the beach. This is the bay we're in behind here. I think we're over there, here somewhere. In the back side of that bay. Great.
There's the welcoming committee.
So, summarising the myths. Trinidad has great air links to the UK, Europe and USA. It's easy to bring boat parts in. The main yards, powerboats and peaks have all the required services and skills to support your boat work. Berths, anchorage and buoys are available just offshore and round the corner at TTSA. There's a very active cruising community, and there are loads of things to do to relax between boat jobs. It's safe provided you take reasonable precautions. The passage south and north are good provided you plan and check weather. It's a warm, humid and it rains a lot. But that's why it's green, vibrant and friendly. So that was our take on our Hurricane Haulout in Trinidad. Hope you found it interesting.
The island was very interesting, and there's a great cruiser community there, and it's easy to get parts and supplies in.
If you're thinking of where to spend hurricane season, or have a take on a place that you found particularly nice and useful, please let us know and drop us a comment in the comment section.
And don't forget to like and subscribe if you like these real life ocean stories.
So until next time, fair winds and following seas.
Bye.
Bye.
What are you doing?
I was scammed.